So now that Arik is growing up so fast, how are you managing your work life and your personal life?
Who said that I'm managing? So I guess being in India kind of helps because you have more help than you would be able to overseas, and that enables me to be able to do multiple things. Having said that, I do have days where I just feel like I'm not getting anything done because trying to share the energy between work and Arik sometimes makes you just not end up doing anything well. So now I've kind of practiced to really cut off. So when I'm at work, then I'm at work, and I give myself like 4 hours, and I do 12 hours of work in the 4 hours. And then when I'm at home, I try and only do work stuff when Arik's either napping or he's busy and he's, otherwise he constantly sees me on my phone and he just wants to be on the phone, and he's currently on a cartoon detox. So it's not easy, but it's manageable. Hello, Mega.
Hi.
What's happening?
Nothing much.
Making me lots of money? Okay, good.
Okay, so Megha, how does it feel like working with someone who's always multitasking and is at home and is working and giving you only 4 hours of attention?
I mean, it gets crazy at times, and I think the hack is to just like ask one question at a time. So then there's no confusion, because sometimes it just happens like I'm like asking 4 questions and then I get a reply to just like one, and I'm like, okay, hello, like what about everything else that I asked?
And vice versa, because I ask like 20 questions at a time and then she'll only respond to one of them as well. And now I've also learned, I'm like, okay, fine, I'm bombarding. So take it one step at a time.
So,
Sorry, I'm like literally fighting with my landlord. Yeah. Okay.
So now that Arik is grown up so much and you guys are traveling so much, how is it with handling all that and with Arik?
Well, I was first just giving him the iPad so he could watch loads of cartoons while we traveled. And then I realized, because that was just easy for me and he would be calm, and then I just realized that that was not the way. And after I read up a lot about how bad TV is for kids, we've now put Arik on a TV detox, which makes my life a lot harder because he constantly requires so much entertainment and like physical activity and physical entertainment, which is fine because he's getting no TV time, but it's become a lot harder. The thing about Arik is that he is obsessed with Indian food. So being abroad for so long, and I'm not the best Indian cook. Actually, that's a lie. I do make a decent dal, but like that's about it. He refuses to eat anything and all he wants is dal. So we have to literally find it in like Budapest or, London's easy, but like the most random places, and that's all this child will eat. So that's a bit difficult, but otherwise it's such a dream to travel with him because just seeing everything out of a kid's eyes is amazing.
So Gabby, what's a normal day looks like to you?
Arguing with people on WhatsApp. Okay, so I guess if we travel so often, it's dependent on where we are, but what I normally do is I wake up when Arik wakes up, so that's any time between 6 a.m. to 8:30 if I'm lucky, and depending on what time you slept the night before. And I'm kind of like a lazy morning person. Even though I wake up early, I like to have like 2 coffees. I like to read in the morning and then sort of get my day going. If I'm in London or anywhere abroad, then I'm working behind the clock, so it's like emails, WhatsApp, and even though I don't do much of the day-to-day of the VRTP business, it still like requires time and energy and managing the staff. But most of my time is focused on demi and content creation and working with that team to see, what new content we're making, what deals are happening in that space, and then obviously with the demi stuff to make sure the team kind of has it like down pat now, like they understand, the working. So they do most of the day-to-day stuff, but I have to overlook everything, and obviously like when there's a crisis, then I'm there. And then I like to exercise in the morning. I'm a morning workout person. But like I said, having a child, everything changes. So now my workout kind of depends when Arik naps. So work in the morning, workout, and then it's kind of hang with Arik and have family time. Cook dinner, cook lunch, so all of the usual things. And I try and read every day for like blocks. So in the morning I try and do 45 minutes to an hour, and in the evening, if I'm lucky, I get another hour in. If I'm being really indulgent, then like a little bit of Netflix. But that doesn't happen every day. And being a mom, that definitely doesn't happen every day. When I am in India, then I have my full home set up, so I get to paint and I get to do all of the other creative things that I do. So that also takes up some of my time. So I don't know. People say that they're bored. I just don't understand what that means. And I have to give me a day of boredom, please.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you one of the most important questions that everyone has already asked you hundreds of times.
Oh my god. Okay.
What's your daily diet and workout like right now?
Oh, okay, that's fine. So I used to be super strict with myself, and every day was, like a hardcore workout where I was doing CrossFit, functional training, HIIT with a trainer, making sure that I, burned like 1,000 calories, then maybe doing yoga in the evening, and really, really watching what I was eating. So never really enjoying a, surprise French fry evening or anything like that, like being very strict with myself. But then when I had Arik, the wheels fell off first of all when I was pregnant because I just ate whatever I wanted and picked up like 30 kgs. When I had Arik, a lot of it just came off naturally because I had gave birth naturally and started working out straight away afterwards. But there were like these 8 to 10 kilos that just wouldn't go. And that's when I realized that I needed to sort of change how I viewed food and working out and my relationship to it, which is so much happier and so much healthier now. It's not that I eat whatever I want whenever I want, but I live much more of a balanced life. So I try to do fasting 5 days a week, and I'm normally at home during that time, and I'm normally with Arik, so it's easy. I'll break my fast with lunch and then have a light dinner, and I try and keep it balanced and healthy. I'm still eating all the carbs and the chocolates, but within reason. I'm doing a lot more like Pilates, yoga, and cardio now. So, but that's always changing. It depends on what mood I'm in and what workout I feel like. But there's always something. So I try and work out at least 5 to 6 times a week when I'm at home and when I'm free. Obviously, when stuff comes up, then I can't work out every day.